Welcome to Trade Consistent. I'm your host Saeed. My goal is to educate you from my trading experience as well as to motivate you. Let's take a look at what happened in today's market as well as talk about a trade we took on 3/17. Let's see how the Dow Jones behaved today. Well, we always start off with the big picture. From the monthly chart, we can see that this is a huge support, the 181 area. The fact that market is not in a complete sell-off, there is a possibility that we will see price come and test around this area. Let's take a look at the weekly. Now we see that to verify whether or not this is a strong support from 2015, this area was a key resistance. Market came down, tested, came down, tested again, came down on a pullback, and then broke. Retested for verification, and it was off. Now, it is my belief that as a trend follower and a price action student of the market, we don't want to guess. If we plan to go long, we need the market to prove that is reversing. And there is no proof at this very moment. The fact that we were in a complete sell-off, it is safe to say that we will most likely come and retest this area. And to look at the daily, we did see a nice pullback today. Could this be today as the bottom? Not yet. When can we know? Well, we need a confirmation, possibly from the daily. I would like to see price trade back, I would say above 208, hold this area, and then possibly pull back and then take off. Then we can safely say, all right, there is a demand and we have reached bottom. Until then, there is no guessing. Let the market tell you the trend. Let the market guide you on where it wants to go. Let's take a look at the SPY. On a big picture, same scenario. We can see that this is a huge support. This was a resistance, but there is support most likely. Whenever market reverses course, now this will become a support. I would say 213 is a level that we might see. If it's continuing to sell off and if it holds this level, then certainly we can say this might be a bottom. If it doesn't, chances are we will come back and test the lows 180. To look on a weekly, same thing. I wouldn't do anything except wait. If you're looking to go short, I will show you what's the best way of playing this. The fact that I only trade Dow Jones ETF and S&P ETF, which is DIA and SPY, those are the only two markets that I trade. The way that I would play this is I would like to see price come back and retest above 246 and see how it behaves. Certainly the 250 level and 246 would be something that I would be very interested to see. If it doesn't hold, chances are we'll be on our way back downwards. But if it holds this area, again, if we see a pullback and then it takes off, then we can consider that this will be the support. Where we will see support, we're not sure. Let's see if market can even go back up. It's a long way to go, but let the trend tell you where it wants to go. Let's talk about today's trade. We took a short position on 217 around 12:43. We entered an April 250 put, and the reason I chose the monthly 250 put, I'll show you where my game plan was for this trade. I took the entry from the 5-minute. I'll explain to you why this was important. Only reason we've seen a lot of volatility. I did not feel comfortable taking a trade until I saw a confirmation from the hourly. And once price reached the 255 or 256 zone, I've noticed that price could not sustain. In fact, all the sellers started coming in and pushing it right back downwards. That's where I got in. I got in and made sure that the first hourly candle showed me a confirmation that the sell pressure is higher than the buying pressure. And then I zeroed in on the 5-minute. I took a trade right around the 251 area. My risk reward, I made sure that I don't lose because I took 2 contracts. Price was at 21.56. I entered right on the market. I did not even wait. From experience, when you want to buy something, buy. Don't wait. Opportunity is right there. You don't want to miss out for a couple of pennies when you're looking to capture the bigger move. The stop loss was $20. I set my stop loss initially on a conditional trade, and then my take profit, I wanted to target was $31. I ended up exiting the trade. Only reason the 239, let me pull that up. This level was a huge level that I did not want to take chances. The 238. Immediately, market opened. I sold it around 37.50. Got out, and with 2 contracts, we made 2R, which is equivalent to $888. Commission was $1.58. What did I learn from this trade? A few things. I think that going forward, it's safe to say that when you're buying something, especially in a volatile market, when you want to get in, it's good to look for a better risk reward, and that's something that I want to improve more, fine tune. And once I get a better grip, I plan to walk you through on my thought process, how I plan to improve my entries. But that's one of my things for this week to work on and to continue improving on that. Hopefully this Saturday, I plan to do a video to discuss more on how we can see trading and improving entries, as well as treating this as a business. So from a business point of view, there is a video that will be out. I encourage you to watch that. This primarily talks about how to treat trading as a business, being more realistic. Of course, I could have held on, but as a trader, you are only allowed to get whatever the market gives you. You can't force anything. And I've learned that the hard way is don't fight it. If this is something that you want to get out, sure. One of my plan is to continue riding the trend. What I mean by this, as the market opened, it went more lower. My goal was to roll my option. What I mean by roll, sell my 250 puts, and then I wanted to see possibly if it can reverse its course and possibly retest the 246 and then enter another put to go short and continue riding the trend. Of course, if I had done that, I probably would have captured possibly the 230. Of course, maybe I probably would have gotten stopped out only because this is a very strong zone from the monthly. So only reason I couldn't get in because my account size, I don't like trading on margin, and I didn't have enough money. But the goal is, as I build up the account gradually, I want to be able to ride the trend by rolling the options. So that's it for now. Be sure to subscribe and like our videos. Until then, take it easy.